I've said this before and I'm saying it again. You don't have to be rich before you can invest in real estate. In fact, you can even invest in real estate with no money of your own. It might surprise you to know that I actually bought my first property without dipping hands into my pocket. I bought my first property with no money of my own. Would you like to know how I was able to pull that through? Then watch this video till the end. In this video, I'm going to be revealing how you can invest in real estate with little or no money. And when I mean no money, I mean no money. Is that even possible? Watch this video till the end to know how. If you have a low budget and you want to buy real estate property, you don't have to start stacking up money in the bank. You don't have to start saving money in the bank. You don't save to be rich, rather you invest to be rich. If you have a low income and you want to buy property, the first thing you should do is to start with what you have. Don't stack up money in the bank. Start with what you have, but then go for what you can afford. You don't need to go to develop places where you know that your 10 years salary cannot afford to buy a plot of land in those places. You need to start with what you have, but go for what you can afford. One mistake I've seen a lot of people do is they try to save money to invest in real estate, which to me is not really the best option. Take for instance, you want to buy a property in a developed place and you went and priced it and they told you that the property is selling for 10 million naira, and you say, okay, let me try to save 10 million naira to buy that property. Depending on your level of income, it might take you 5 years maybe to save up that property. In that 5 years time, that property that you priced 5 years ago for 10 million naira might be selling for 20 million naira. That means if you are taking 5 years to save 10 million, in that 5 years time, that your 10 million naira cannot buy that property that you wanted to buy. So it is not even advisable. I don't advise that you try to stack up money in the bank if you want to invest in real estate. Rather, start with what you have. You don't have to wait. Start with what you have. But then, how do you even start? How do you buy a property with little or no money? The first way you can buy land with little or no money is to go and buy underdeveloped land. When I mean underdeveloped land, I mean go and buy land in the bush. You don't have to wait, you don't have to save up money so you can afford land in a developed place. It is better you start with what you have by going to buy land that is still relatively cheap in underdeveloped areas. With less than 1 million naira, you can afford a property in underdeveloped areas instead of waiting to start up millions to buy a property in an already developed area. Now, one crazy thing about buying land in underdeveloped area is that the rate of appreciation is very crazy. Land in underdeveloped area appreciates higher than land in a developed area. But when I say buy land in an underdeveloped area or in the bush, I'm not trying to say that you should go to your village forest and go and buy land. Buy in places that have huge potential for development, because if you go and buy in a place that doesn't have any potential, it is just like burying your money. Until development comes to that place, the place is most likely not going to appreciate, or it might appreciate at a very minimal rate, which of course you don't want. So look for places that are developing. Look out for where people are going and buy the land before they get there. Don't wait until you can buy land in a developed place before you start investing in real estate. Go to underdeveloped place, go to the bush. With less than 1 million naira, you can get a property in underdeveloped areas. The second way you can invest in real estate with little or no money is to take advantage of instrumental payment plan. Real estate companies have made it very simple that almost anybody can buy a property. Instead of waiting to accumulate all the money, you can take advantage of instrumental payment plan. When I say instrumental payment plan, what do I mean? I mean paying small. You can pay for a property for a period of 1 year, for a period of 18 months, depending on the company. So instead of waiting to stock up money in the bank that you used to buy a property, start with what you have and pay small until you are done paying for that property. The next way you can invest in real estate with little or no money is to partner with people that have same interest with you. If you have a low budget and you want to buy a property, you don't have to wait until you can accumulate millions. You can talk to your friends, you can talk to your family members, you put funds together and you buy a property in a choice location. If for instance you are interested in buying a property of 2 million naira, 4 friends or 4 relatives can contribute 500,000 naira to buy a property of 2 million naira, and in the document the names of everybody that contributed that money, that have a stake in the property, will be stated in the document. So everybody is a co-owner of that property, and when the property appreciates, you can sell the property and you split your money. It's as simple as that. Another way you can invest in real estate with little or no money is through a mortgage plan. With a mortgage plan, you can make a down payment of 20 to 30% of the actual price of a property, and you can spread your balance in 10 to 15 years time. All you need to do is to approach a mortgage institution, and they are going to help you finance such kind of transaction. Another way you can buy a property, but this time with no money of your own. Of course, in the beginning of this video I told you that you can actually buy a property with no money of your own, with no dime coming from your pocket. And I promise that I am going to reveal how I buy my property with no money of my own. So how can you buy a property without dipping hand in your pocket? It is very simple. You sell for real estate companies that own the property that you want to acquire. All you need to do is to walk up to company that own the property that you want to acquire. If maybe there's an estate that is in Omogwa that you want to acquire, you want to get at least a plot of land in that particular estate, what you need to do is to walk up to a company that you know own a property in that estate and help them sell their property. If you can help a real estate company sell 10 plots from a particular estate, by the commission that you are going to earn from sales of 10 plots, you can acquire a plot of land for yourself. That is exactly what I did. I didn't add a kobo from my pocket. I sold for a real estate company, and with my commission I was able to acquire for myself a plot of land in one of their estates. If you can do the same, you can acquire for yourself a plot of land in any of those estates of your choice. I know you'll be wondering that since you are not a real estate consultant, it might be difficult for you to close a sale. It might interest you to know that 95% of all the sales I've made so far as a real estate consultant, I made them via social media. I've never met some of my clients before. 98% of the people that will watch this video have not met me before, and do you know what? Some of them will eventually call me to buy property from me. So by maximizing social media, by maximizing your Facebook page, your WhatsApp status, you can sell properties. That is exactly what I am doing, to sell property, and that is what I did to acquire my first property without contributing any dime from my pocket. You too can do the same. You can do what I did, and you can own a property for yourself. So that is it. That is how you can invest in real estate with little or no money. Just a recap of all what I just said in this video. You can invest in real estate with little or no money by starting where you are. Start small. And if you want to start small, the first thing you should do is to go to underdeveloped place and buy lands that are in underdeveloped place, because they are very cheap. The second thing is to take advantage of instrumental payment plan. The third thing which I mentioned is to partner with people, partner with your friends, partner with your family members, pull funds together and buy a property. The fourth is to take advantage of a mortgage plan, and the last is to sell as a real estate consultant. These are some of the ways that you can invest in real estate with little or no money. So you basically don't have any excuse why you shouldn't own a property in your name. If you don't have even the least money that is required to follow any of the steps that I have mentioned in this video, all you can do is to become a real estate consultant, sell for a real estate company and earn commission, and with your commission you can own a property in your name. So give no excuse, take responsibility of your life and own a property in your name. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please support the growth of this channel by subscribing to our channel. Click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we post new videos, and also do it to give this video a thumbs up. Till I come your way next time, my name is Chris Aseka.